So the third secret is marketing. So when I talk about marketing, I'm just not talking about um, something where you just kind of say, hey, I'm going to reach out to a lot of facilities and see what happens. That's not marketing. Or I'm going to place some ads or do some posts in social media. That's not marketing. And that's why it's so important that just like a business plan, you have a marketing plan. So you have a plan that kind of outlines what you will be doing on a consistent basis, along with what is the expected outcome. So, of course, there's a couple of different ways to market. My top three, or my favorite three, are the ones in the asterisk. And of course, with COVID, we won't be doing too much of this personal contact, but you can get creative with it, guys. Zoom meetings. I am on 100 Zoom meetings a day. And it is as close as I plan to get with anybody with COVID-19, but it really helps send that message in a way that just a phone call doesn't do it. I think personal contact or close to personal contact is really nice because it allows people to get a real feel for you. And for especially new NOSAs, it allows people to see the passion that you have about your business. I'm going to go to the second one last, collateral. That's important. So your website is a form of collateral. If you have a info sheet, if you don't have one, you should check out Canva, get yourself an info sheet. That's a form of collateral, just kind of nuggets about what you do, where you are. Like a one pager is a collateral. Of course, flyers or trifold brochures are good. Business cards are great. So many businesses have gotten really super creative with the business cards where you don't have to have the actual card. You tap and then their information pulls over to your phone or their social media. Those are super cool things to include. So some of your more traditional ways of marketing include direct mail. I haven't done that, but I have heard of people who have done it successfully. Market education. I tell people a lot of times when you're dealing with facilities that are like, oh, we don't use agencies or we stopped using agencies, that's a great opportunity to educate that facility about what's happening in the market. And for facilities who say they've never used agencies, that's a great opportunity to educate them about the benefits of having a staffing agency, whether it be, hey, we can help you meet your short-term needs. We can help you meet your short-term to long-term needs. We do temp to perm, we do permanent placement. So those are all great selling opportunities. Advertising, some companies as of recent that I've kind of heard about that have been doing a lot of advertising is Spotify. Spotify, for those who listen to Spotify or similar programs, does a lot of small business advertising. For those of you guys who are like me who have the ads in Spotify, advertising on YouTube, and then of course you have public relations, which is a little bit more formal. I haven't spent a lot of time in the public relations space, but it's definitely an option as well. But let's circle back to the one that I appreciate the most. And when I redo this presentation, I'm going to put it as the first. Your internet presence. So your internet presence matters. As we've seen throughout COVID, so many agencies have run their entire business off of the internet, whether it's they're posting jobs or they're hiring people, they're adding people, they're sharing information, they're doing lives. Everything that's going on about the agency is happening via social media. So not having a minimum of a Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn page, you're kind of behind the gate. And don't get me wrong, a couple of years back, I was all hesitant. So I just got an Instagram 2 years ago. But that's where everybody hangs out. And now more so than ever, TikTok as well. And TikTok not only is advertising their own jobs, on that platform, they have other companies like Walmart and Comcast advertising jobs there as well. And you get hundreds of thousands of views for certain TikToks, but you at least get hundreds or so views, which is what you need, and shares. Like, one of the reasons that I love Instagram a little bit more than Facebook is the sharing element. It's an easy share to somebody or to a group of people, and the information is instantly there. And a lot of that is based on the Instagram stories and the Facebook stories. And in September, I'll talk more on the business page about social media. All right. So secret number 3 is your Dream 50. So essentially, Dream 50, and you guys could definitely Google it, is you make a list of 50 facilities that you want to concentrate on. So I tell people, start out a little bit bigger, say 100, and then narrow down to 50. A great tool to do this on is through Medicare.gov, and they have a great listing based on your zip code of clinics, long-term care, LTACs. They don't do too many assisted living, but they do hospital and other healthcare systems. So that can kind of be your pool, and then you narrow it down a little bit more. And then that becomes the area in which you focus on. So that's where you really want to focus on your efforts for your marketing, whether it's cold calling, Zoom meetings, posts, or LinkedIn. Those are all areas where you want to focus on, because there's so many options out there. Even in this market, you don't want to have yourself everywhere. So kind of narrowing in on the region or the state or the specialty or all 3 really helps you when it comes to the next step, which of course is recruiting for people once you've gotten your contract. Marketing is a must. I talk about it a lot. I know it's an area that a lot of people struggle in. It's something that our course will definitely focus on and give you the tools and resources to do it the most effectively. You don't want to miss the step of investing in the marketing. And I'm not necessarily talking about investing a lot of money into marketing, as well as investing the time and mastering it.